Dieting is hard. Sometimes giving up may seem like the only option because there's no results. But should you completely give up on this journey or instead try to figure out what's going wrong? Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to Bestie. Regular exercising and healthy, nutritious meals are the secret for weight loss. Have you been following all the rules but still nothing seems to happen? Outdated advice and misguided techniques may be the reason behind this. Counting calories may seem like the right weight loss program, but did you know doing this may cause you to consume more calories? Today, we're going to help you with some tweaks and figuring out the big diet mistakes that'll fix your weight loss woes. Not lifting weights? Choosing low-fat foods? Watch till the end to see more mistakes that may be hindering your weight loss progress. Number 1. Only focusing on the scale. Been following a strict diet for a while now and not seeing any significant changes? Does it seem like the scale is against you? This is because muscle mass is heavier and denser than fat. Even after regularly exercising and following a strict diet regime, the numbers on the scale may not go down, but that might not be a bad thing. It likely means that muscle is being built. This, along with a slimmer frame, are clear indications of dropping fat while gaining some serious muscle. What's the most promising way of losing weight according to you? Sound off in the comment section. Number 2. Not eating enough fiber. While focusing on other food groups for losing weight, fiber often gets overlooked. This may be one of the reasons why your weight loss attempts are being compromised. Fiber is a critical part of losing stomach fat. Foods like oats and barley contain something called viscous fiber that's responsible for making the stomach feel full for longer. It can be imagined as a binding element that absorbs the water and forms a gel that moves slowly through the digestive tract. Did you know that fiber also absorbs some calories? Not eating enough of it will increase the cravings for unhealthy snacks before it's time for another meal. Number 3. Eating too much or too little. Weight loss and calorie deficit go hand in hand. This means burning more calories than you eat. However, this calorie deficit theory differs from person to person. Eating healthy is great, but too many healthy foods can also increase calories. For example, while eating healthy foods like nuts, it's easy to consume way more calories than you intended. This is counterproductive when you're trying to lose weight. On the other hand, cutting down calories substantially may lead to muscle loss and weakness. The key is to watch the portion size and count calories without compromising on a wholesome diet. Number 4. Not eating enough protein. Protein builds muscle. That's just a fact. Protein is a vital element that assists weight loss. Having a healthy portion of protein in your lunch like chicken breast or turkey will keep you full till it's time for dinner without reaching for unhealthy snacks. Getting your protein from boiled eggs, soy, or nuts apart from chicken with every meal keeps you feeling fuller for longer while boosting metabolism. Make sure to include a good helping of protein in some form in every meal. If you've been eating it but not seeing any changes, then maybe it's time to amp up the intake. Number 5. Overeating on cheat days. While dieting, people tend to look forward to cheat days to binge on their favorite sugary, salty food. Can you really have a cheat day and still lose weight? Sure, but you have to be extra careful as cheat days can easily become a regular part of the diet program, which may be a problem. Overeating after a long time of dieting leads to more binge eating. Considering cheat days as a full-day snack fest may be the reason you're not losing as much weight as you want. Number 6. Not drinking enough water. Not drinking enough water and staying hydrated is another diet mistake that many of us fail to recognize. While dieting, feeling thirsty is often confused with feeling hungry. This is when most people misread the signal and start snacking on some unhealthy munchies instead of replenishing with water. Bottom line is, whenever you feel hungry, go for a glass of water first. Do you know that having a glass of water after every meal will help keep the stomach full, which in turn promotes weight loss? Number 7. Not lifting weights. Exercising, dieting, following everything to a T and still nothing? Have you been doing the wrong exercise? Exercises that promote weight loss include lifting weights and resistance training. Weightlifting is highly effective in getting rid of stubborn fat while speeding up the metabolism. Doing this also boosts overall body composition while getting rid of that stubborn belly fat simultaneously. For a more fun workout experience, mix up aerobic exercises with weight training. If you're stuck between choosing cardio or weight training for weight loss, then you need to check out this video. This will help you make up your mind. Now back to some commonly ignored diet mistakes. Number 8. Choosing diet foods. Puzzled? Cutting out fat and including healthier alternatives for meals is the first step towards a healthy weight loss diet. But do these so-called diet foods really work? Many of these diet products like yogurt are loaded with unhealthy amounts of sugar, while the salty diet foods are saturated with excess salt. All this is done to improve the flavor of these foods and nothing more. Low-fat or diet foods that are supposed to be filling make you hungrier because of little to no nutrition. Instead of a low-fat diet, choose foods that are minimally processed and are rich in nutritional value. Number 9. Eating the wrong breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but if you're eating the wrong breakfast food, you won't lose the weight you want. Many of us start our day with a glass of orange juice and a bowl of cereal. This may be doing more harm than good. Juice from vegetables or fruit are extremely high in sugar and calories and low in nutritious elements. They also have minimal fiber, which doesn't satisfy the appetite and even leads to high blood sugar levels. Skipping breakfast or not having a breakfast void of some sort of protein are all reasons for no visible changes or results in weight loss. Number 10. Overestimating calories you burn during exercise. Regular exercise is a great way of staying fit and healthy. It's a common misconception that exercising supercharges the metabolism, which leads to weight loss. Sure, exercising somewhat increases the metabolic rate, but this change is lower than expected. Overweight people looking to lose weight tend to overestimate the calories burned during exercise. Once they've burned enough calories, some people think they can eat without worry, right? Well, sorry, it really doesn't work like that. That being said, exercising is great for overall well-being and may also aid with weight loss. However, it's not as effective in burning calories as a lot of us think. Number 11. Focusing on calories rather than portions. Counting calories for weight loss is easier said than done. Most diets ask to keep a record of calories consumed in a day, which can be exhausting. Although counting calories is important, it's also important to be mindful of portion sizes. For example, foods like avocado, nuts, and dark chocolate may seem like the perfectly healthy snack, but being densely packed with calories, it's easy to overdo it. Focusing more on the size of the meal will stop you from overeating. Being aware of eating habits will keep the calories low, which will promote weight loss. Number 12. Not tracking what you eat. Tracking meals is a strict rule of thumb for any weight loss strategy. There may be a chance that you're eating way more calories than burning. Another reason could be that the everyday requirement of various nutrients like protein, fiber, and carbs are not being met, which is needed for weight loss. Tracking everything in a day makes you more aware of the food you're eating. In this technological era, it's easier than ever to track meals and eating habits through healthy apps. Weight loss is a tough journey, which tests physical, mental, and willpower. If done correctly, you'll get to enjoy a healthier and more active lifestyle. Here are some videos that might make things a little easier for you. Check out these foods to avoid for weight loss. Also, watch these morning habits that promote weight gain. Have you been through a weight loss journey? What motivated you? Share your views with us in the comments.